Number one is that it is super clear, right? And this goes back to everything that I've just been explaining about what bad messaging is like. Great messaging focuses on clarity over everything. If everyone headed to their homepage, headed to their website or to whatever marketing materials, and just did a quick gut check, like a 5-second test, which is what I do, which is like reading through and asking the question, is this clear? Is it clear what I do, who for, and why this person should care? Like that test would change a lot of the messaging and a lot of the copy on websites out there. Like a telltale sign, if your copy isn't clear, is perhaps that prospects and customers don't really get what you do. And this is quite common in across kind of B2B, across marketing, martech. So definitely number one tip is really going back and editing for clarity as well. So when working on copy, put your messaging out there, follow the framework, say what you need to say, create this hierarchy of messages, but then before going and hitting publish, go back and just making sure, like, is this as clear as it needs to be? If there is any doubt, then edit it. The second thing, and I think this links back as well to what I was mentioning about messaging having too many messages, is making sure that your copy is easy to understand and very focused on one thing, that you're not trying to say too much within one sentence, within one phrase, or within one headline, right? Often a telltale sign that you're not doing this, again, is also if your prospects are a bit confused. There's this kind of law in psychology called Miller's Law, which is that people can't retain more than like 7 things at any one time. Often you'll see in headlines, sometimes companies love to use like 3 snappy words, right? So prioritize, send, share. And then in the subheadline, there's like another 5 different actions that you can do with this tool. I can only remember a few things, and I have one question, which is, what do you do? This is not easy to understand. The more things that you're trying to say in small blocks make it really hard for the reader and for your customer to understand and to walk away and remember that one thing or the 2 things or the key things that you can help them with. So focusing on making your copy really easy to understand by focusing on just key messages and keeping your copy very specific within one headline or within one subheadline, I think is my second tip. And I guess the third element of really great copy, again, is that it's relevant and created around the needs of your audience, right? Based on research. You can tell when copy gives you that aha moment. Often, like, we talk about KPIs and we talk about the goals that we want for our copy. Okay, yeah, we want a conversion lift and we want X number of signups. But before any action, you actually just want your prospect or your reader to have this aha moment, which is like, aha, I get it. Like, this is me. I feel seen. You're really talking about my pain. And so making sure that your copy is relevant, that is based on the actual needs of your customers. And a great way of doing that is actually using some of your customers' words and your customers' language in your copy. That's where actually going out and doing customer research and speaking to your customers, surveying your customers, looking at your customer reviews and looking at the language that's used there. That's where all of that work then comes into play, where you can put some of that language into your marketing messaging so that it will resonate even more with your customers and with your future prospects.